which passes through the pyramids or inside, within. I cannot show you that canal because it is inside the bone. And through the internal orifice of the carotid canal, which presents on the apex of the pyramids, comes inside the skull. So it from outside enters inside, through the carotid canal. You understand? After the internal carotid artery lies along of the carotid groove, which is this here.
Transfer, la.
Carotid groove, I say.
Carotid groove, yes.
And comes to the optic canal, which is this. At the optic canal, it passes upward and lies, what we have here, brain. Which side of brain located here? Inferior surface. Continues and lies on the inferior surface of the brain. Understand what I'm explaining? The way of the internal carotid artery. Shortly, you can remember so. Starts on the neck, passes upward, enters inner side of skull through the carotid canal, lies along of the carotid groove of the sphenoid bone, and after lies on the inferior surface of the brain. This is only way of the internal carotid artery, but I did not say branches. Internal carotid artery also gives branches, like external, which gives 9 branches. This artery also gives branches. On the neck region, from beginning to the canal, internal carotid artery does not give branches, no branches. Understand? When it passes through the canal in bone, gives 1 branch, name of which is carotico-tympanic artery, for tympanic cavity and carotid canal. How called this artery? Carotico-tympanic artery. When it comes to the optic canal, gives branch, which called so, ophthalmic artery. Ophthalmic artery through the optic canal enters the orbit and supplies blood to organ of vision. Eyeball, muscles which moves that eyeball, lacrimal gland, lacrimal sac, eyelids, superior, inferior eyelids, everything which we have in orbit. Understand? The ophthalmic artery in orbit gives branch which called so supraorbital artery, which passes out from the orbit and continues on the forehead. Also, ophthalmic artery within the orbit gives branch which called dorsalis nasi artery, which anastomoses with angular artery, branch of the facial artery, which is branch of the external carotid artery. Understand? Except these branches, carotico-tympanic and ophthalmic artery, other branches of the internal carotid artery are for blood supply of brain. And the names of that arteries which supplies blood to brain are anterior cerebral artery, cerebrum means brain.
Medial cerebral artery.
Anterior communicated artery.
This is between the anterior, yes?
Yes. Middle cerebral artery, chorioid artery, and posterior communicated artery. How many names I'm saying?
4. لا 4 شنو؟ هسه هي تو قالت anterior. والميديال كرويد، وعندك همتين البوستيريور.
And anterior communicated?
Communicated, yes.
How
Anterior 5.
Why?
And also we have
Think.
the posterior
Think.
communicate.
Because,
We have posterior communicated.
Yes, of course.
6. Sorry, 6 ما قالت.
Yes.
Please repeat.
Okay,
Repeat it.
Repeat, okay.
Yes.
Okay, repeat.
Yeah.
No problem. 6, 5. Repeat. More important is
Sit.
names. You must remember very good names.
Yes, I know.
Repeat the names.
Anterior cerebral artery and medial cerebral artery.